Welcome back to Inside Guelph. Well, that was Steve Kraft. That's who we're talking to. Yes, we're doing the Guelph Public Library. It's mystery thrillers today. Thanks for being here, Steve.
Yeah.
You have some titles. I love mystery thrillers, and I haven't heard of any of these, so I like you found some. Yeah.
That's why we brought them.
Okay, great.
So that we could talk about something that you maybe haven't heard of before. And then these are all my favorites, okay? And the first one that I wanted to bring was Lee Child, Gone Tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is number 13. And I know.
This is what I was shocked about. I haven't even read number 1.
I know, and he's always on the bestseller list too. So, I mean, this is one of the few bestsellers that I brought, okay, because he's my favorite.
Okay.
But yeah, number 13, number 14 coming out, don't quote me, but in May or June, something like that. So if you're a Lee Child fan, get on the list. Big run for your life kind of thriller. So if that's your sort of thing,
love it.
This is, you've got to pick it up. This one starts out in Manhattan, one of my favorite cities. And so he's on the subway, 2 o'clock in the morning, just looking around at the people on the train, and there's I think 3 or 4 other people on there, and he sees what he knows is a suicide bomber.
Because he, how does he know that? You were giving me.
Because, right, exactly. Because, I mean, in his previous incarnation, his previous career was as a military police. So he's got all these things going through his head, right?
He knows how to assess people, yeah.
He sums people up very quickly. And so he sees the 12 points, and he knows that she's a suicide bomber, okay? So, and you know, what's going to happen, huh? Tragedy, of course, occurs, and then there's a mystery, and as I was saying earlier, there are 2 very evil female villains in this, okay? One very glamorous, very rich, very deadly. Okay.
I like that though. It's rare to see that. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
Good.
And so Reacher, he's a drifter. So I mean, once he solves this mystery, he goes on to somewhere else. He'll drift somewhere else in the country, and there's another mystery that, of course, he solves. He's 6'6", blonde hair, blue eyes, very striking. So it gets himself into all sorts of trouble. Super
smart. Everyone's going to love him. So it doesn't matter if I haven't read 1, 2, 3. Do I have to start at the beginning? You can jump in
no
anytime.
Order. You can jump in anytime.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes we regress to a previous. I mean, something that in memory, previous years ago, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So Lee Child.
Lee Child. Anywhere. Lee Child, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Read him.
I'll take that off your hands for you. Okay.
Yeah,
next.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I didn't realize I brought 3 books from Manhattan anyway. So this one, of course, takes place in Manhattan as well. Now this one, if you don't like bad language, it's not your kind of book. But if you like bad language, it's terrific. It's funny, and it's very violent.
Oh.
Okay. So this guy, let's see now if I can sum it up correctly. This guy is hiding. He's in the witness protection program, hiding out as a medical student. He's almost a doctor. Okay, so I mean a safe place in the hospital, right?
Okay.
When someone from his previous life comes in and recognizes him. He was a hitman in a previous life. Okay, he's trying to clean things up now, but someone recognizes him. So what's going to happen, huh? Is he going to squeal? And so the whole book, it takes place like in a day and a half or 2 days, and he's got to,
Ooh, so fast. Okay,
I know.
This is why we're saying adults, because there's violence and bad language.
I know.
Adults,
I'm sorry, these are the types of books that I like to read, okay?
Yes.
And these are the sorts of books that you'll read on the weekend and get nothing else done.
I know, you learn a lot about someone who the book picks. Okay,
exactly, okay. Yeah, take this to your book club.
Great, yeah. The ladies will love me.
This one, okay, change of venue. This is Russia during the 1950s, the end of Stalin's reign, okay? So it's horrible if this is what Russia is like, okay? Yeah. This is a way to get your history. It's fiction, okay? So at the beginning, there's 2 kids. They're searching for a cat because their family is hungry. They're going to, of course, eat the cat. Okay, right, exactly.
Okay.
I know. It's just briefly at the beginning, okay? The one brother loses track of the other brother and the cat, and they disappear. He never sees them again, okay? Briefly. Then we switch up to like the 1950s, Russia, okay? And our main character, Leo, he's working for the state police, I guess it's what it's called. I'm not too quite sure. He's very conscientious. He's got a good career, okay? But now there's a child murder, okay? Well, is it a murder or not? Is it an accident or a murder, right? Okay, so Leo's got to find out. And then he's also got problems at home. Is his wife? He's got a nice wife that's married to, loves his wife, but is she spying on him? Is she having an affair? What's going on? Okay, and then there's a string of child murders.
Steve, can you join my book club? I think I need you at my book club.
Yeah, I know.
You are passionate.
Yeah,
you remember what you're reading. Okay, so Child 44.
Okay, Russia 1950 Stalin. It's very grim, but it's well written. And this guy was long listed for the Booker Award. So,
that's a good read.
Yeah, it's a very good read.
Okay, Tom Robinson.
Okay, take that one with you too.
Okay, yeah.
And the last one that I brought is, what's this one called? Dead I May Well Be. So in this one, once again, a bad guy, probably along the lines of Colin Farrell, one of those really good-looking bad guys, right? I think he's about 19 years old when the story starts in the early 1990s. He gets into trouble in Belfast, has to leave town fast. So he moves to New York City, where he's also got Irish connections, okay? Joins a bunch of gangsters there, and they're doing drug trades and things like this. But the problem is, the head of the gang is, don't quote me, I think his name's Starkey, I can't remember.
Okay.
Okay, Starkey's girlfriend is a beautiful redhead. So Michael falls in love with the redhead, right? Of course, right?
The woman
Trouble.
he's not allowed to have.
Perfect, you got it, right? And okay, so then we have to go down south to Mexico because there's some sort of like, you know, deal that we have to do down there, and things go horribly wrong. Really.
Even more so.
Even more
Not
so.
so good.
Yeah, I know.
He wasn't starting off well.
He's set up, okay, and he ends up in prison. So we have to escape from prison, and then the whole revenge thing kicks in.
Oh, these are packed storylines.
Oh my God, and this one's grisly too. Michael comes back in pieces.
Okay.
Shh,
all
don't
right.
tell anyone, okay? But I mean, like, yeah, exactly.
Dead I may well.
Dead I may well be. And if you like this one, there's 2 more in this series with the redhead.
Brilliant.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much. I love all of these
welcome.
picks. I will write them down for my book club and book club at the library if you don't have one.
Yeah,
Join
come to the
at
library. We've got lots of copies of
Perfect.
these. So
thank you so much for being here, Steve.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And being passionate about books as I am. All right, tomorrow on the show, bed bugs. All right, I'm sorry there's an epidemic. We have pictures and bed bugs, and then the Adopt a Pet from the Guelph Humane Society. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.